Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Junior, aka Smoking Guns, out here in Tucson, Arizona, representing the Ultimate Trainer. I want to give a big shout out to my gyms out here, Boxing Incorporated on the east side, and another big shout out to my other gym, Apex Mixed Martial Arts on First and Fort Low. And I have to give a huge shout out to my sponsor, Lions Life Aesthetics, hooking it up with all kind of fresh gear to be able to look good. And I have to give some huge shout out to my homies and sponsors, not over at Determined Records. Make sure to hit him up in the description below. He hooks me up with my music for my videos. And I have to give another big shout out to my homie Levi over at Tattoo Avenue. If anybody's in the Tucson, Arizona area and you need some ink or some tattoo work done, make sure you hit up Levi at Tattoo Avenue. Make sure you mention my name and he'll be able to make sure he hooks you guys up, okay? And another big shout out to my homie and my physique coach, Tyler Moore over at Vitruvian Physique. If anybody has any kind of contest preps coming up or anything like that, make sure you hit him up and he'll be sure to make sure he have you guys nice and hooked up for your shows, okay? So what today's video is going to be on is how to build bigger biceps, okay? How to build bigger biceps, all right? Now, one of the main reasons I'm making this video is because I actually had somebody hit me up with an email, and I've actually had a bunch of fools hit me up, you know what I'm saying? How do you build up your biceps like that, or whoop-de-whoop-de-woo, or whatever, and stuff like that. And to tell you the truth, I never even really thought of myself as having big arms. Like, I mean, I know I got big arms, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I never really thought of myself like, oh, man, yeah, I got some big-ass arms or whatever, because my arms, they only measure out to, like, maybe 17 and a quarter, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, like if I had some like 18s or something like that, you know what I'm saying, it'd be different. But fools are always commenting me on my arms and stuff like that. Like, how do you get big arms? And I've written out different bicep programs for people on how to build up their arms. So I figured, you know what the hell, I might as well make a video on this, you know what I'm saying? And pretty much what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be recording 2 training videos on how to build up your biceps. The first video I'm going to be recording is pretty much going to be the routine that I'm giving you guys right now, you know what I mean? And then the second video that I'm going to be recording is how to be able to build up your biceps when you really don't have that much time. If you don't have a lot of time to work out and you want a nice little quick routine and you still want to be able to get those results and still be able to get that pump, still be able to get those results that you want to be able to build up your arms to get bigger biceps, you know what I'm saying? So pretty much number one workout that I use to be able to build up my biceps, to be able to get bigger biceps, are standing barbell curls, okay? Standing barbell curls, very, very effective workout, you know what I'm saying? It really builds the strength and it builds up your biceps tremendously, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much what I do is when I do my standing barbell curls, excuse me. When I do my standing barbell curls, I actually do a pyramid form of it. I used to do more strength training, you know what I'm saying? When I was up in the junk, we used to actually, I was barbell curling down 45-pound plates, you know what I'm saying? But I was actually more cheat curling with it, you know what I'm saying? But I was still able to do it and still able to bring it down with a good full contraction, you know what I mean? But I pretty much do it more for reps now, you know what I'm saying? It's to still be able to build the strength and to be able to get that pump, to be able to get the micro tears, to be able to build the muscle that much more, you know what I mean? And pretty much like I said, when I do my standing barbell curls, I do a pyramid. What I'll do is I use the 45-pound bar, put a 10 on each side. I'll do a set of 20, put another set of 10 on them, you know what I mean? Then I'll do a set of 15, put another set of 10 on them, then I'll do a set of 10, you know what I mean? And then what I do is I strip off the 10s and I go back down, do a set of 15, strip it back down to where I started from, and I'll do another set of 20, you know what I'm saying, for my burnout. So pretty much my number one exercise that I use is I do my standing barbell curls. And if you guys don't like barbell curls, because I know some people don't like them because of it being a straight bar and it might put I don't know, tension on your wrist or whatever the hell, you might not have good enough grip to be able to, you know, be able to hold that bar like that. You can do the same damn thing with the easy bar, you know what I'm saying? Just doing easy bar curls, very, very effective method for you guys to be able to build up bigger biceps, okay? But like I said, I use the barbell. I love the barbell curls, man. It really helps me out a lot in order to be able to build that peak, you know what I'm saying, in my biceps, okay? So number one thing, standing barbell curls. Number two thing you guys want to be able to do is, or use, is the preacher curl. Using the preacher curl bench with the easy bar, very, very effective. You know what I mean? I love to do that, just for the simple fact is, when you're on that preacher curl bench, you can really feel the isolation in your biceps when you are using it. Main thing I really hate seeing when I'll be seeing people on it is they'll be standing up and they'll be all pressed up, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, if you have to do all that, you're using too much weight. You need to be using enough weight to where you can be able to sit down, be nice and relaxed on it, being able to use the proper form where you know that you are isolating the biceps when you are using that preacher curl bench, okay? And then with the preacher curls, I also do reverse preacher curls. Doing the reverse preacher curls, very, very effective for you to build bigger arms. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people put a lot of emphasis on trying to build the peak, and then they forget about building up that long head. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, when you're in a relaxed state, or you just sitting there chilling, you know what I mean, you ain't gonna be flexing like this all the time. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to build up the long head of your bicep to where when you are in a relaxed state and you're just hanging out chilling, you're not flexing or whatever like that, your arms still look that much more full. And the only way that they're going to be able to look full or have that fullness effect, that 3D effect in your biceps, as if you are working those reverse curl motions, because that reverse curl motion is working the long head of your bicep, and the regular curl motion is working the short head of your bicep. Okay, so number two, using the damn preacher curls, and also the reverse preacher curls to work the long head of your biceps, okay? Number three thing that I use to work my biceps is I do seated incline dumbbell curls, okay? Seated incline dumbbell curls, pretty much all you're doing is you're sitting on an incline bench with the dumbbells in your hand, letting them hang, and you can either use one arm at a time. A lot of people don't like to use one arm at a time, just for the simple fact is they state that it's letting the other bicep work. But I like to do one arm at a time, because I feel like I'm literally isolating that arm that much more, that the bicep in that arm that much more than when I do them both. It feels like I'm kind of using kind of like a momentum to be able to get them up. You know what I mean? That's why I like to do one arm at a time. You know what I'm saying? But the seated incline dumbbell curls, very, very effective. It's giving you a nice deep stretch. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're bringing those dumbbells down, stretching out the whole bicep all the way from the top to the bottom. When you go to bring them up, you can really feel the tension, and you can really feel the isolation in your biceps when you are doing those seated incline dumbbell curls. So, like I said, number three thing, seated incline dumbbell curls, okay? Number four thing, the number four thing that I like to use is I actually do a superset of regular hammer curls with inside hammer curls, okay? So when I do my regular hammer curls, what I do is sometimes I'll do one arm at a time, or sometimes I might do both arms at a time. And what I do is I superset those with inside hammer curls. Inside hammer curl, what that is I'm actually coming up forward, letting my arms hang. I'm facing the dumbbells to each other like so, and I'm bringing the dumbbells in like this. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much it's just working a different angle of your biceps, you know what I'm saying? But supersetting those regular hammer curls with those inside hammer curls really, really help out a lot in being able to work out the different angles in my biceps and stuff like that. And when I do the inside hammer curls, I use a lesser weight when I'm doing the superset. Like if I'm doing, I'll do regular hammer curls with 40-pound dumbbells, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm using 40-pound dumbbells doing my regular hammer curls, then I'll use a 30-pound dumbbell when I'm doing my inside hammer curls, you know what I'm saying? So number four thing that I use are the hammer curls supersetted with the inside hammer curls, okay? Number five thing that I like to do when I am burning them out, pretty much this is what I do to burn the asses out after I didn't finish doing everything else, is I'll do a thing called 21s, which are a very popular workout. You know what I mean? Pretty much doing your 21s, all you're doing is you're bringing it. You can pretty much start however you want. Me, I start from all the way down to halfway up. From there, I go from halfway up to all the way up. And then from there, I do the full extension of the damn the bicep curls, you know what I'm saying? And I do that with the easy bar, you know what I mean? But doing those 21s, very, very effective to be able to get that really, really, I'm talking about you get a super pump when you're doing those 21s, you know what I'm saying? And it's a very, very good way to be able to burn out those biceps, especially after you did that whole routine. Okay, so for those of you who are having lagging biceps or who are having trouble building your biceps up to the way that you want to, make sure you put this into your routine. If you haven't put this in your routine, you can make this your actual routine, or you can just take certain things that I have in my routine and put them into your routine, and let me know. Give me some feedback on how it works out for you. I really do hope it works out for you and being able to help build up your biceps the way that you want them. Okay, so I hope you guys like the video. If you guys do like the video, make sure you hit the like button, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and make sure to hit up my social media. Hit up my Instagram, hit up my Facebook, hit up my Twitter. If you guys got any questions, hit up the comment section below. I always hit up the people that comment on my stuff, you know what I mean? And I always answer your guys' questions. And if you guys have anything that's like in super depth, if you hit up my comment section below, one of the first things that I'll do is I'll give you my email address and tell you to hit up my email, and then we can get into more in-depth conversation about what it is that you're needing. Okay, so I hope you guys like the video. I hope you guys have a great and safe upcoming week, and I hope you guys build and get them gains. All right, holla at your boy.